Dolores River, located in the southwest corner of Colorado, carves one of America's premier wild river canyons. The Dolores drops from the San Juans near Telluride to the small town of Dolores in relatively good health. Just below the town of Dolores sits McPhee Dam and Reservoir. The 170 miles from the reservoir to Utah and the confluence with the Colorado River traverse some of the most remarkable landscapes in the desert Southwest. Below the reservoir, the river passes through magnificent stands of old-growth ponderosa pine in grassy park-like settings and then transitions to a classic sheer-walled sandstone canyon. Most of the Dolores River below McPhee Reservoir was recommended for wild and scenic river status, but has not yet been designated by Congress. Additionally, the Dolores touches on 8 proposed wilderness areas, including the spectacular Dolores River Canyon Wilderness Study Area. As a result of the construction of McPhee Reservoir, the flow patterns on the lower river have been drastically altered. Most of the water in the reservoir is routed through an irrigation system designed to enhance the agricultural economy of the near-desert climate. Since completion of the project in 1983, dryland crops have been largely replaced with water-consumptive crops such as alfalfa. The Bureau of Reclamation describes it as a model project for the efficiency of water delivery. However, at full operation, major downstream impacts are apparent. The needs of the river, the species it supports, and recreation have not been given enough consideration in the balance of uses. The reduction of downstream flows in the Dolores River Basin cause economic and ecological impacts. Economic impacts stem from the Dolores River Project's overemphasis on agriculture, which has stifled the ability of local communities to fully take advantage of the recreational economy. This imbalance denies communities the flows that are the resource base for varied river activities. The local communities of Cortez, Dove Creek, Dolores, Gateway, Natarita, and Norwood could all benefit from increased economic diversity. Forecasts show recreation has excellent potential for providing long-term sustainable income to the area. One outstanding feature of the Dolores is its ability to accommodate wilderness-quality river trips. The possibility of a 2-week river trip puts it second only to the Grand Canyon for a desert river trip. In recent years, non-existent or unpredictable flows have nearly killed the local rafting industry. In Colorado, commercial rafting accounts for $125 million of economic impacts. With more predictable flows, the Dolores could get its share for local communities. Operation of McPhee Reservoir recreated conditions for a cold water trout fishery that existed before massive irrigation withdrawals began. The tailwaters are supposed to be managed to maintain a good quality trout fishery. However, trout populations have declined steeply between 1995 and 2001. In the recent drought, only 14 CFS was released, and downstream at bedrock, only 1 CFS remained in the river. Many fear that at these levels, the resulting warm water and low oxygen content will eliminate almost all of the trout fishery. Ecosystem impacts are largely due to the flow patterns below the dam. The Dolores River requires regular high water flushing flows to maintain a healthy channel and riparian ecosystem. These scouring flows are needed to cleanse river gravels for native fish spawning and to maintain proper pools and riffle habitat. The average runoff for the Dolores is 327,000 acre-feet a year. Irrigators take about 230,000 acre-feet, using it on fields that drain to the San Juan watershed. So, in an average year, the project diverts 70% of the Dolores River out of its basin. Low flows in recent years are likely to impact the health of downstream fish populations. These low flows do not provide the diversity of habitat required by native species. With proper flows, much of the Dolores would remain suitable habitat for the Colorado pike minnow and other endangered species. It is time to recognize the potential for increasing the economic diversity of the area and for protecting this great resource. We propose a few modest steps. Support economic diversity in surrounding communities. Work to improve water quality. Finalize wild and scenic protection. Expand wilderness protection for the wildlands of the basin. Reinvigorate and protect healthy fisheries. Replicate the natural hydrograph to promote stream health. Support existing agriculture while stopping the rush to expand water consumption. Together, let's treat the Dolores as a river and balance the needs of the entire community.